Hello, hello, Libra couples. I hope you all are doing well. I was going to briefly read the runes I have for you guys. Um, this is yours. This is the message for the month. And then this is who you're in a relationship, their message as well. So your message is joy, light. This rune is a first bearing branch. Time of travail is gone, and to some extent you have found yourself. Okay, so you're finding yourself, you're doing the work, and then the message for the month is defensive forces raw. During our tests, we gather the strength to ward off, repel blockages, and defeat. So, maybe you're coming from a period where you had to get defensive with someone and you're trying to, repel blockages in your life, so forth. And then their message, who you're in relationship, they got protection, stealth, and rushes a moose. This is about the control of emotions during transition periods. So they're probably going through periods of changes and transformations when it comes to their emotion. You may be feeling like, are they overreacting, overanalyzing maybe? Things like that. Alright, so let's get into your reading. Libra couples. Alright, Libras, you're coming in this month when it comes to your relationship, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like that has to do with offers, but it looks like no offers are being given yet. So maybe you're trying to, give your spouse something, but maybe they shut it down. Maybe you're giving them options, how you want to do things, things of that nature. And then after that is the Page of Swords. So that has to do with messages coming in. Maybe your spouse is traveling. Maybe they're not with you at the moment. And so you have to message them through, messenger, text message and stuff. Maybe they're out and about and they're not with you at the moment this month of April, or they're doing something. Maybe they're on vacation with their friends or something. But it looks like with putting these two cards together, there's no offer, there's no communication. Maybe with, how they were coming across, or that's the message, they may be coming across defensive. In some way you're dealing with this kind of energy where you're not getting communication, or they're not opening up about something and you don't really know what's going on. And then you have the Queen of Wands. So I feel like, you're going to have to muster enough courage maybe to ask them, or maybe when the available time is, to ask them something that you want to offer them. This could be, your time. This could be something that you want to offer them, I feel like. And then following that is the High Priestess in reverse. So I feel like you have to go on your intuition. There may be some, things unclear that you don't really know, and you want to gather information, you want to gather facts. But I just feel like, sometimes you don't need to know all the ifs and buts of what the other person's going through. Maybe they're just blocked energy and you can't get through to them and communicate the way that you would like to. So I just feel like, don't overanalyze, something's going on with your partner or something's going on with them. But you really have to listen and quiet yourself and go with your gut feeling and your intuition, Don't try to overthink it, of course, but try to really think, what's the best approach of how to, get them to talk if they haven't talked, or get them to open up if they haven't opened them. Because I feel like there's a block of communication, there's a block of offers being given. And then you have the Eight of Eight of Cups in reverse. So that has to do with, each cup represents emotions. But it looks like with the in reverse, you could be going through a period in April where you want to walk away, or you're hesitant of walking away, or maybe they have walked away from you and you're feeling kind of depleted. Your emotions are kind of, you know, not the greatest at the moment, but I feel like you need to do your best to, restrain from leaving if you want to leave, or restrain from just dissing everything, I feel like. So, also too with the Queen of Wands, I'm feeling, that's a courage card. A woman who knows her power, knows her truth, knows everything within herself, and you really have to muster the strength and the courage this month, I feel like. And then you have the Hangman. Now, for some reason, I'm noticing more and more when the Hangman shows up, it could be either this way or this way. So it is actually in the upright position. I always get confused for some reason. So I feel like with the Hangman showing up, this is about seeing a better perception, a better perspective in life. This card is about, trying to see things from a different way of thinking. You could be thinking some things are a little off when it comes to, blockages, when it comes to no communication. That may get you, fired up a little bit, may get into that airy fire season because you want to know the answers. But sometimes you don't need to know the answers. Sometimes you just need to be present in the now, present in the moment. And I feel like that's the indication of the Hangman. You need to go within. You need to really, take this energy not as a bad thing, but take this energy as, really seeing things from a different perspective and going within and finding the answers that you need to move on. And then you have the Two of Swords in reverse. So don't make a decision that you don't feel like is the right decision. Don't come to the conclusions of what the heck is going on, so I'm going to make my move and get the hell out of here or something. Don't overreact, don't overanalyze, and I just feel like, that's kind of the truth of the cards. Don't make a decision that's hasty. Just stay in the now. And then following that, you have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So I feel like things will change out. I was saying pan out the same way I was saying change out. So do be patient. I think things are coming around. Things are, this is the fate card. This is the destiny card. This is about, things, the wheels turning, the situation's turning, will turn and will pan out the way that you, I feel like, will want it to pan out. It's just at this period of time is an unknown for you. So I just feel like, don't make hasty decisions. Don't get too over thinking on things, but really stay in the now. Become, a hermit almost. And I try to figure out these answers, but not overthink them, but just try to stay in the now. Try to stay focused. And then how you see this person, you see them as a Four of Wands. So it could be, you want a stable environment, you want a stable marriage, but I just feel like, if you see them as this, you see them as potential, you see them as joy, you see them as love and light. But I just feel like, it's celebration. Maybe it's an indication, you've been too dogged down with all these unknowns and this doesn't make sense, why they were overreacting or something like that. But I just feel like, it's time to celebrate your marriage or celebrate your relationship once again and not get overanalyzed. Maybe that's what the change is coming. Change for a vacation. Maybe you guys need to get out. Maybe you need to do something together that can really get you talking, that can really open your heart. Because I feel like a lot of us are struggling with that. We can't open up to people, but we need to do something that connects us with one another. And it can get really hard, especially I have a Libra moon, so it can get really hard with that. And then how they see you is the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like they want to create this happy home, this happy environment. They want to create something, but for whatever, they're blocked from that. It's not something to worry about. I just feel like something's going on with them where they're having a hard time creating this atmosphere that you want and that you love and that you desire. So I just feel like it's kind of like they're going on their own journey when it comes to creating things, but it's like I feel like they're kind of in that energy where maybe they're feeling your emotions, they're feeling how the message was defense forces. This is only a test, this is only a period of a little blockages here and there, but I just feel like the only way you're going to get through to this person is by doing something together. You need to get out of your comfort zone a little bit and really do something with them to create that happy home environment. And then clarification to get through this month is the Eight of Wands in reverse. So big heads up, there may be blockages with communication. This is a communication cards, but with it being Aries, I feel like, there's going to be communication. So that's nothing to worry about. I just feel like it's how you use it. Maybe you're coming across as this defensive. Maybe you're coming across defensive. They're not, but maybe you are. And that's what you have to check. Am I blocking myself to communication when it comes to the person I love, when it comes to this relationship? So I just feel like you guys really need to get out together. You need to do something together to connect instead of just staying, the same old, do something together to reconnect this passion and this flame, because it could be a little, blockages, whatever's going on. Anyways, bye-bye.